Long ago in the jungle in ancient China, there was a ninja called Joe Dumama. He was all around the jungle looking for the ancient secret, a wisdom left behind by aliens millions of years ago. Wisdom that would send human technology hundreds of years into the future. The secret behind what Obama's last name is. One day, Joe Dumama was searching around the jungle, passing by weird creatures, such as wild keemstars in their natural habitat, and League of Legends players. Then, while passing through the jungle, Joe Dumama saw something. A boat being used by Dream to speedrun Minecraft with. Joe Dumama chose the right course of action and game ended Dream SMP, causing the entire daycare class to be quite sad until they figured out another episode of Calling Father Who Went Out for Milk at 3 AM challenge, Will He Return, got released and all was good again. Then Joe Dumama took the boat and used it to sail the seas, all the while undergoing a transformation, making him not just a ninja, but a pirate ninja. And then he found out about a unpatched Minecraft duplication glitch and decided to use it on himself. And before he knew, there were hundreds of pirate ninjas, all with the same goal in mind, to find Obama's last name. And to this day, they still sail the seas in search of the biggest secrets of the universe. You might be asking what in the blue hell that intro was good for, and I don't have an answer, haha. But yeah, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Pirate Ninja Review, or Ninja Review, since according to the wiki he's just called Ninja, but everyone calls him Pirate Ninja, so shut up. But yeah, the review of one of the weirdest but coolest characters out there. Now, my boy Pirate Ninja is definitely, as the Brits would say, quite an odd looking bloke, since his magic is quite interesting. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let's start with the introduction of the Pirate Ninja. So the Pirate Ninja is an enemy you will encounter during the pirate ship level in chapter 8. And in this level you will be on your ship with your golden items, because those were definitely necessary to get the ship running. And then while you're going across the sea, these pirate ninjas will ambush you. And then they board your ship, you fight them, and then you beat them and you move on. Now, as enemies, these guys are actually pretty special, since they do the aforementioned move of jumping into you. And they also have these fake logs that show up every now and then to bait you and then jump you, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But despite that though, they aren't incredibly strong enemies, but they are pretty cool though, so that's nice. Now, before we look at his cosmetic appearance, let us first hear a word from our sponsor. I'm joking. I don't have a sponsor. Don't skip this part though. I do have to talk about something pretty important. And my apologies in advance for putting this here, but I'll explain in a bit why I really do have to put this in here. But what I want to talk about is, you know, hey, if you look at my channel, you can see that I'm a Castle Crashers channel. Except I'm not. I make both Castle Crasher stuff and funny moment highlight videos, but as you can see, these other videos just get all views. And I can see in the analytics that this is because the YouTube algorithm, in all its glory, just doesn't recommend these videos to anyone at all. And therefore, I just want to say, like, if you enjoy these dumb character reviews, I'm like 99% sure you're also gonna enjoy these other videos. And for me, another reason why this is a pretty big fucking problem is since I enjoy making these non-Castle Crashers videos like 20 times more than I do making Castle Crashers videos. Which is mainly since these Castle Crashers videos, although I do put my own jokes and like my own skits in there, still for the most part it's just kind of like going through the motions and following a certain formula. So therefore, if you're willing to give these videos a try and, you know, just being fully serious here, I'd so appreciate it, because it's really worrying to me how quickly these videos are falling behind the Castle Crashers stuff, and I am unwillingly becoming more and more of a Castle Crashers channel. But yeah, once again, sorry for the interruption, but I have to put this here, otherwise it's not gonna reach people, because like I said before, only Castle Crashers stuff gets recommended to people. But yeah, thanks for listening guys. Going back to the video now. Alright, so moving on from his introduction, let's take a look at his cosmetic appearance. Well, that sure is a ninja. pirate, mammal, living organism, molecule combination? Nah, but it's a ninja lookalike with a piratey skull above its eyes. And I gotta say, this is a pretty damn cool design. It's definitely nothing flashy or anything, these colors are pretty bland, but they still look cool and fit him. And mostly just his design and the way he looks is really cool. I quite like things like for his eyes, he just has this little see-through line, which I think definitely makes him look a lot cooler. I mean, would you prefer this or this? Also, can I just say, during gameplay this guy has no eyes in this line, but in the character select screen there are 2 dots. Do you know what character also has 2 white dots for eyes? That's right, the ninja is secretly Freddy Fazballs. 5 Nights at Ninjas confirmed. And I also quite like how his shield is this little mug instead of a normal shield. So yeah, in general I think he has a pretty good cosmetic appearance. And then looking at his patriotic, proud American fat counterpart. Well, this is my man's be beefy as hell. But when it comes down to it and he needs protection, he uses this teeny tiny little mug. I mean, I know this is because all beefy forms use the shield for their normal form, but since this guy's shield is a tiny little mug, it looks very interesting. But aside from that, his beefy form does look pretty cool. The things it adds are quite basic, but still, it's good stuff. So yeah, good beefy form. Alright, so moving on from his cosmetic appearance, let us see how you unlock the pirate ninja. So the way you unlock the funny Japanese man is by first beating story mode with the orange rectangle, and then you unlock the Colgate demon, and then by beating the game as Mr. UK citizens wish they had these beautiful teeth, you unlock the pirate ninja. Alright, so time to get into some quite unique but cool stuff. The Pirate Ninja's magic. So for this guy's splash attack we have Yeah, it's just a collection of smoke bubbles that make the funny Santa Claus but high sound effect. And these are pretty good. They're somewhat similar to the splash attack of the Brute and Snakey, in the sense that they're a slightly weaker version of the overpowered Buzzsaw splash attack from the Factory Boys. In other words, this splash attack is pretty standard against regular enemies, but against bosses this can definitely do a lot of damage. So it's a pretty good splash attack. So first magic projectile, we have a shuriken, which looks pretty cool, but it doesn't actually do anything different compared to the standard magic projectile. So yeah, that's kinda lame. I mean, it would have been cool if this magic projectile was a lot quicker, for example. I mean, that fit with the fast-paced ninja theme, but whatever. And then for his air projectile, it is once again the magic projectile. Yep, very interesting and thought-provoking. And then for his elemental infusion, we have again. And then finally, for his magic jump, we once again have the same smoke from his splash attack, which now makes the sound effect that normally plays whenever the ninjas land on your ship. And a little fun fact about this magic jump is it's actually unique compared to other magic jumps. As in, with normal magic jumps, it's always one big thing that appears whenever you use it. But this magic jump is actually a collection of smaller things in order, which you can see when you use it while going left or right. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't anything wild, but I mean, it is different. But yeah, in general, his magic is, it's pretty good. So then, who do you unlock by beating the game as the Pirate Ninja? Well, once you beat the game as the Pirate Ninja, you unlock the open-faced Grey Knight. If you play through Insane Mode and beat the Catfish level in Insane Mode if you haven't already done that. Yeah, jokes aside, you unlock no one by beating the game as the Pirate Ninja. He's once again at the end of the food chain. So then, let us get right into the rating of the average Japanese citizen. So looking at the funny blue Fortnite man's magic, you can see that it's mostly average except for his splash attack, which is definitely above average. And although this might make you think this warrants a 7 out of 10 or whatever, still, I feel that just like with the Brute, his splash attack, it's pretty good since it gives you an advantage during boss fights, so I do think he deserves a pretty high rating. And so because of that, like the Brute, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. Like I said, this is definitely not a low score, but his splash attack is just really good at railing bosses down, and therefore I do think it's justified. And then, do I recommend Mr. for Insane Mode? Well, no big surprise, yes I do. I think his splash attack being so good for the majority of bosses just gives you that little edge in Insane Mode over other characters, and therefore I do recommend them. So yeah, conclusion for this little pirate ninja fella. Well, when you combine a pirate and a ninja, you get Mr. Cool. which is not all that surprising, to be fully honest with you. Alright, so yeah, that was the Pirate Ninja review. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, be sure to rate the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.